The scepter is slammed to the floor of the hall. The sound that echoes compels the king's guard to kneel. The king gets up from his seat. His untying armor shimmers with the light given by the tall windows. The king puts his scepter on the throne before walking down the hall. In a voice that bellows through the hall, he orders the soldiers to stand. He is a king that wields the ebony crest, a king that will stand for a land. He is a king that is rightful of the throne. He is a king of ebony. Bring down the banners of Yuntain, and bring down the nocturnal day. We fly free from the night. Dawn has finally come. Stand true for the dawn, for it has come. The nocturnal era is over. Upon the hall of kings a new king stands. He stands among the kings of virtue. He will be the true righteous king. The king looks out of the hall in the cold harsh winter of Zentian's northern wind. The chill can freeze even the strongest of men, but he had not known the winter wasn't the only thing out for him. The assassin's blade was frozen as winter. It caused the crimson from the king to spill on the ice and snow. One day, in a winter so dark, the king of ebony was killed by an assassin of cold. He was the one who led us through the nocturnal day. He was the one that tore down the banners of Yuntain. He was the one that brought Zentian to his dawn. He now walks in the valley of Alstrak, but watches over Zentian. His statue now stands within the hall of kings, vigilantly watching, waiting for the coming of the next true king. This was centuries ago. 300 years passed, but none as great would come. Another 300 years would have to pass for a true king to come to power. But now here he stands. A ruler fair he has come to us at last. We have waited many a year for the true king to come again. Years of waiting, but he has come at last. He will lead us to victory, King Saimir. He will lead us to the valley of Astak with much honor. Bring our kingdom to glory once again, Saimir, honored king of Zentian. Stand vigilant among the masses and bring us to our lost glory. Saimir was crowned at the age of 13, his father having been the victim of an assassination, his mother a victim of an unknown disease. At the age of 40, he would ride out to what is now known as his final battle. He stood before the statue of kings in the hall, men who died with honor, men who died with glory. He knew he couldn't just watch as the war raged on. He knew he must lead his people into battle. He knew he must fight with the people like a warrior king of old. He rode off from the hall to fight with us in that valley, never knowing that his fate was near. Saimir was a brave king. He fought the enemy like a true warrior. With the valiance he led his men with, they survived the battle, but he did not. He fell on the field by the enemy's hand, but the flag of Zentian did not fall with him, for the people of Zentian under his rule managed to escape. Saimir now roams with King of the Ebony Crest. He will guide us to our future glory as he has brought us to glory. His son took over ruling the kingdom. His reign was not to last. Scorned by the people, his head would roll on the stone of the Hall of Kings. My throat hurts and I did so much bloody ad-libbing.